Okay, let us understand how to use list and tables in HTML5. In the previous class, you were introduced to the basic formatting tags used for designing web page in HTML. You have also learned about the usage of CSS to spruce up the appearance of these elements. In this class, we will discuss some more tags to embed objects like list, links, and tables in our web page to make it look more appealing and professional. Okay, let us first start with list. Whether it is in the minutes of a meeting, a list of items, or the table of contents of a document, you will find the use of a list in all. A list is the most efficient way of presenting information in a precise manner. It helps in making important points stand out more clearly, thereby grabbing a visitor's attention. HTML supports different elements to create a list for displaying items in a specific order. A list can be defined in different styles. The types of lists that HTML provides are unordered list, ordered list, description list. Okay, now let us understand unordered list. An unordered list is used when the items are not to be displayed in any particular sequence. The list begins and ends with UL and /UL tags respectively. It indents each item in the list and adds a bullet against each of them. It is also known as bulleted list. For example, a list of stationery items: pen, eraser, pencil, stencil, clipboard. LI tag. To display the list of items contained in any of the two list types, that is, unordered and ordered list, LI tag is used. Let us have a look at the following example. HTML head title using list /title style type equals to double quote in text /CSS double quote close. Body curly braces in background dash color colon RGB bracket in 255, 251, 214 bracket close curly braces close. H1 curly braces in color colon red curly braces close. LI curly braces in color colon green curly braces close. /style /head body. H1 benefits of positive attitude /H1 UL. LI increases productivity. LI improves quality. LI efficient teamwork. LI breeds loyalty /UL /body /HTML. Okay, let's know more. We can also style lists with colors to make them more noticeable. For example, style OL curly braces in background colon peach puff semicolon padding colon 20px semicolon curly braces close. LI curly braces in background colon silver semicolon padding colon 5px semicolon curly braces close. /style. Students, let us talk about ordered list. The ordered list is used to display the list of items in a specific order. An ordered list indents and gives a number of each item in the list. That is why it is also known as the numbered list. The list begins and ends with OL and /OL tags respectively. Ordered lists are mostly used in situations where order of the items is significant or where it is required to keep account of the number of items. For example, in a recipe, if the steps are not demonstrated orderly, the end result would not be as desired. HTML head title ordered list /title style type double quote in text /CSS double quote close. Body curly braces in background dash repeat colon no dash repeat semicolon background dash image colon URL bracket in pancake.jpg bracket close semicolon. color :blue semicolon font dash size colon 20px curly braces close. H1 curly braces in color :red curly braces close slash style slash head body H1 recipe for pancake slash H1 OLLI in a large bowl mix flour, sugar, baking powder and salt. LI make a well in the center and pour in milk, egg and oil. Mix until smooth. LI heat a lightly oiled griddle or frying pan over medium-high heat. LI pour or scoop the batter onto the griddle using approximately 1/4 cup for each pancake. LI brown on both sides and serve hot. Slash OL slash body slash HTML. Okay, note. When an ordered list is used, the LI element will be rendered with a number. One can control the number's appearance with the type attribute or applying CSS property list style type. Okay, let's know more. The menu tag is used to create a menu list. Menu tag denotes the start of the menu and slash menu denotes the end of the menu. Attributes of OL tag. Start attribute. An ordered list automatically starts with number 1, but you can also start the list with a different number with the help of the start attribute. For example, if we write start equals 201, the ordered list numbering will start from 101. Reversed attribute. This attribute specifies that the list order should be descending. HTML head title character slash title style type equals to double quote in text slash CSS double quote close body curly braces in background dash color colon RGB bracket in 255 comma 251 comma 214 bracket close curly braces close H1 curly braces in color colon red curly braces close LI curly braces in color colon green curly braces close slash style slash head body H1 character is a combination of colon slash H1 OL start equals to 3 reversed LI integrity LI unselfishness LI understanding slash OL slash body slash HTML. Type attribute. This attribute specifies the type of numbering or bullet used to mark items in the list. By default, its value is 1 for ordered list and disk for an unordered list. Syntax. For unordered list, UL type equals to double quote in value double quote close, where value equals to disk or square or circle. Unordered list, bullet style, result, description, bullet style, disk, result, description, a fill circle, default, circle, result, a non-filled circle, square, result, a filled square. Syntax. For ordered list, OL type equals to double quote in value double quote close, where value equals to uppercase letters or lowercase letters or uppercase Roman numbers or lowercase Roman numbers or sequence of numbers. Ordered list. Number style, result, description, number style, OL type equals to double quote in A double quote close, result, A, B, C, description, uppercase letters, OL type equals to double quote in A double quote close, A, B, C, lowercase letters, OL type equals to double quote in uppercase Roman numbers, double quote close, 1, 2, 3, uppercase Roman numbers. OL type equals to double quote in lowercase Roman numbers, double quote close. 1, 2, 3, lowercase Roman numbers. OL type equals to double quote in sequence of numbers, double quote close. 1, 2, 3, sequence of numbers, default. Steps to prevent cyberbullying. You should take the following measures to prevent cyberbullying. Do not disclose your identity to unknown persons. Safeguard your password and all private information from inquisitive peers. Do not give bullies any opportunity to misuse the information on the social media platform. Search the whereabouts of the person you meet online and know about him fully before extending your hand for friendship. Restrict your online profile to be checked by some trusted friends only. If you are cyberbullied by someone, do not remain silent but take action against it. Do not be repulsive in your language, rather block the communication with the cyberbully and share this problem with your parents. Phishing. It is an act of sending an email to a user misleading him to believe that it is from a trusted person or organization. The user is asked to visit a website where he is supposed to update or validate his personal details, such as username, password, credit card details, etc. In this way, the operators of the fake website steal your identity and commit crimes in your name. This could damage your reputation and cause heavy financial losses. Steps to prevent phishing. Identify suspected phishing emails that come from unrecognized senders. Guard against scam. Do not click on links, download files or open attachments in emails from unknown senders. Be aware of links in emails that ask for the personal details. Enhance the security of your computer by protecting it with a firewall, spam filters, antivirus and anti-spyware software. Do not divulge personal information over the phone unless you initiate the call. Enter your sensitive data in secured websites only. The URL of a secured website starts with https:// and your browser displays a green colored icon of the close lock. Check your online accounts and bank statements regularly to ensure that no unauthorized transactions are made. Students, let's know more. Clickjacking is a malicious technique of tricking a web user into clicking on something different from what the user perceives he or she is clicking on, thus potentially revealing confidential information or taking control of this computer while clicking on seemingly innocuous web pages. Hacking. Hacking refers to an illegal intrusion into a computer system or network. Hackers are highly technical people who secretly break into your computers to steal important data or sometimes to destroy it. They not only steal important data but also hack applications and websites to change program logics. Hackers usually tamper with data for unethical purposes, just for an obsession to break the system's securities. Although hacking is done without any consent from the user, yet it is not always destructive. Hacking which is done for a good cause such as national security etc. is known as ethical hacking. There is an equivalent term to hacking, that is cracking. Crackers are technical people who are experts in breaking into systems to steal important data such as financial details or password etc. Sometimes they use keyloggers for this purpose. Crackers also cause harm to computers by destroying data. Apart from this, they disturb applications by spreading malware, changing program logics and output. Students know the fact. Wishing is the criminal practice of using social influence over the telephone system, most often using features facilitated by Voice over IP, VoIP, to gain access to sensitive information. The term is a combination of voice and phishing. Steps to prevent hacking. Keep your passwords secret and change them periodically. Update your operating systems and other software like antivirus frequently. Avoid using open Wi-Fi as it makes easy for hackers to steal the information and download inappropriate content. Always make use of secure websites by looking at the green lock sign or HTTPS on the address bar. This ensures that the sensitive data which is passed from your device is encrypted, making it difficult for the hacker to decipher the information. Always check permissions and authenticity on the apps before installing them. You should also ensure that the apps are not accessing unnecessary information. For example, a drawing app should not have access to your contact list or network information. Never store your credit card information on a website. Spamming. Spams are unwanted bulk emails that come from unknown sources. They are generally sent in large numbers for commercial advertising. In spamming, millions of copies of the same message are sent to the email users worldwide. Spam is a serious security concern as it can be used to deliver Trojan horses, viruses, worms, spyware, and organized targeted phishing attacks. Students, let me share a tip with you. Sometimes spam attackers keep sending bulk mails till the mail server gets full. This practice is also known as mail bombing. How to identify a spam? Messages that do not include your email address in the to or CC fields are the common forms of spam. Some spams can contain offensive language or links to the websites with inappropriate content. Steps to prevent spamming. Install spam filtering or blocking software. If you suspect that an email is a spam, do not respond, just delete it. Consider disabling the email client's preview pane and reading emails in plain text. Reject all instant messages from persons who are not in your contact list. Do not click on the URL links within Instant Messenger unless it is received from a known source. Keep the software and security patches up to date. Individual right to privacy. In this digital era, there has been a significant increase in the use of technology. As technology is progressing, so the privacy parameters are diminishing. The Internet is commonly used for various purposes such as for personal communication, accessing the information on any topic, and for financial transactions, etc. The use of the Internet can affect the privacy rights and personal data of a person. Privacy is one of the major concerns in one's life. The right to privacy may be defined as the claim of individuals, groups, or institutions to determine when, how, and to what extent the information about them could be communicated to the others. Privacy issues come into the picture when personal information is collected, used, and shared without the consent of the authorized person or business concerns. So, certain preventive measures should be taken to avoid the infringement of privacy. Steps to protect privacy. Be careful while sharing your personal profile on the social networking sites. Never share your login details with anyone. Delete any sensitive data that is not in use. Never click on a link sent to you via text or email from a stranger. Protect your online privacy by disabling the cookies in the web browser being used. A cookie is a small text file stored on your computer's browser directory that collects the information of your online activity and reports back to the host. Install security software like antivirus, anti-spyware, or firewall to protect your system against intrusions and infections. Lock your system when not in use. Software piracy. When software is copied and distributed illegally, it is called software piracy. A license or copyright is required to copy the genuine programs of someone else. You encourage software piracy when you purchase a single license copy of the software and load it onto several computers contrary to the license terms. This is called soft lifting. You make unauthorized copies of the copyrighted software and distribute them. You install unauthorized copies of software on the hard disk of personal computers. You make unauthorized selling of software for temporary use or sell or buy the software, CDs or DVDs on rent. Students, let's know more. Bot is one of the most sophisticated types of crimeware applications that perform a wide variety of automated tasks on behalf of the cyber criminals. Steps to prevent software piracy. Buy the licensed copy of a software. Follow the terms and conditions of the license for each software product you purchase. Never make copies and circulate them. Purchase software CDs from a reputed seller to ensure that it is genuine. Avoid using illegal CDs given by your friends to listen to your favorite music or watch movies. If software is available online, download it directly from the manufacturer's website. Register your software to avoid soft lifting. Students, let's know more. Social engineering refers to psychologically manipulation of people into performing actions or divulging confidential information. Intellectual property rights. Intellectual property is a term that refers to the legal property rights of a person over his or her creations of mind, both artistic and commercial. Under intellectual property law, the owners are granted certain exclusive rights to ensure that the creator's hard work is safe and protected from the unauthorized copying and piracy. Steps to protect intellectual property rights. Patent your inventions. A patent is a right relating to the new inventions that grants the inventor the sole right to make, use, and sell that invention for a specific period of time. The validity period for a patent in India is 20 years from the date of filing the patent application. Copyright your art and publications. A copyright is a legal right granted by the law to the creator for his original work. The rights provided under the copyright law prohibit the others to create a copy of the work, translation of the work, and the distribution of the work to the public. Legal action can be taken if someone copies the work without the permission of the author or organization. It covers artistic and literary creations such as novels, plays, poems, musical compositions, and architectural designs. The copyright of a work lasts for more than 70 years, even after the death of its author. Register your trademarks. This protects your brand names, logos, packaging, and the other distinctive designs that identify and distinguish the products of one manufacturer or seller from that of the others. The validity period for a trademark is 10 years and can be renewed. Students, let us find out how to use safety measures while using computer and the internet. Let us look at the various safety measures that should be undertaken while using a computer or the internet. Minors should always surf the internet under the supervision of their parents. Parents should decide and suggest age-appropriate websites to their children. To minimize the chances of the attack of hackers and crackers, one should use strong passwords. A strong password must consist of at least 6 characters. More the characters, stronger the password. That are a combination of letters, numbers, and symbols. @ hash, dollar, percentage, etc. if allowed. To avoid losing data privacy while transmitting the data from one site to another, encryption can be implemented. Encryption is the process of transforming data into unreadable code. The result is an encrypted file, which is transferred over the network. At the receiving end, it undergoes a process called decryption, which converts the encrypted information into a readable form. Set up your computer for automatic software and operating system updates to make it robust. Taking regular data backup is the primary and most reliable method of data protection. Ignore unwanted and strange emails and be cautious of attachments, links, and forms in emails that come from unknown people. Make use of firewalls. A firewall is a security system that prevents the unauthorized people to access your system and network. It can be either hardware or software or a combination of both. It is implemented on the gateway of a network and follows a specific set of rules defined by the user or the network administrator. Based on these rules, it controls the incoming and outgoing network traffic. Students know the fact. Keylogger programs are used to check the user's keystrokes and get important information such as passwords. Students, now let us talk about digital footprints. As you know, footprint is the impression left by a foot or shoe on the ground or a surface. Similarly, a digital footprint is an impression or information about a person that exists on the internet because of his online activity. This is the information transmitted online via filling a registration form, email attachments, online shopping, commenting on a social networking site, uploading videos, digital images, etc. All of which leave a trail of personal information available to the others. This information gets logged in a database. A digital footprint is also known as a digital dossier. Digital footprints can be categorized into active and passive data traces. The active ones are those data traces which the user leaves intentionally. Emails, chats, social networking sites, and blog posts are some of the ways with which a user can create active digital footprints. Passive data traces connected to an individual are generated by the others or gathered through the user's online activities without his knowledge. Few activities that create passive data traces include surfing these sites for searching information, online shopping, etc. Students know the fact cyber trafficking refers to the serious crime of selling drugs, weapons, and even human beings over the internet. Some criminals even build websites for online selling and trade of these harmful commodities. Implications of digital footprints. As discussed above, all the online activities leave behind footprints or information traces. These information traces could be used positively or negatively. So before indulging in any activity, one should think over its outcomes. Follow the guidelines given below while being online. Never post any silly or abusive comment. Tune the privacy settings of your social media account in a way that only your family or friends can see your photos and pictures. Do not log on to an inappropriate website. Do not upload any inapt picture. Avoid accepting friend requests from strangers. Be vigilant and extra cautious while being online, as your carelessness or ignorance may generate a negative digital footprint which can spoil your reputation. Okay, students, let us take a recap of this chapter. Computer ethics is a set of procedures, moral principles, and ethical practices that regulates the use of computer. Plagiarism is the usage or imitation of the language and thoughts of another person and projected as one's own original work. Cyberbullying is an act of harming, harassing, or targeting a person by another person using the internet in a deliberate manner. Phishing is an act of sending an email to a user, misleading him to believe that it is from a trusted person or organization. Hacking refers to an illegal intrusion into a computer system or network. Spams are unwanted bulk emails that come from unknown sources. The right to privacy may be defined as the claim of individuals, groups, or institutions to determine when, how, and to what extent the information about them could be communicated to the others. When a software is copied and distributed illegally, it is called software piracy. Intellectual property is a term referring to the legal property rights of a person over his or her creations of mind, both artistic and commercial. Cybercrime is any illegal activity done through the internet. Example, identity theft, where somebody can steal your ID or password and use it to send fake emails to people. A digital footprint is an impression or information about a person that exists on the internet because of his online activity.